turn a blind eye to this stuff because they don't. It's like, I don't think it's that they don't care. I think they care about freedom of speech, or they're starting to. I think that my own opinion, which could get me in trouble because it's the truth, I think Donald Trump scared them so much, and they're so fear-based about him that they think it's okay to step over these limits because you have to do that to protect people that don't know any better. And I just think that's so arrogant and so off base and so un-American.
Yeah, it's a total lie. What you see at the federal level with Republicans and Democrats who are together in preventing Trump from taking office or being on ballots is the same thing you see in Oregon. Because in all reality, this isn't about Republicans and Democrats anymore. We're past that. We're at a very critical stage in our nation's history. This 2024 election is going to be one of the top 1, 2, or 3 most historic elections in our nation's history. And we see the same thing in Oregon with the leadership at the top. It's not about R's and D's. It is about progressive ideology versus libertarian ideology. And we have Republicans at the very top in Oregon who are progressives, and we have Democrats at the very top in Oregon who are progressives, and we have Democrats on the ground and Democrats in Salem who are also libertarians, and we have Republicans on the ground and in Salem that are libertarians, like Dennis. And the difference is between they're not protecting you from something you don't believe can hurt you, don't know can hurt you. They're protecting themselves from keeping their power and their money, regardless of what that power and money equates to.
That is an interesting, Ben, I tease you a lot, but that is pretty profound of you, actually. I had not put the libertarian into that because, I mean, really that's, I'm a terrible Republican. I think they loved me when I ran. That's all we got. Rick answered. I waited until the day before to make sure nobody else would get in so I could win a primary. I have a little certificate that says I won the primary. It's because I didn't have to run, but it's like, hey, but it's like a good old-fashioned freedom of speech, and I just can't believe how quickly people will give it up out of fear. It's
and
like,
they will. And we had a big measure that was a de facto gun ban last election cycle called Measure 114, and it was a statewide de facto gun ban, and it passed by 0.25%. And we know that we're about 300,000 registrations, Republican registrations, down to Democrat registrations. So that tells you that there are a lot of Democrat voters who believe in the Second Amendment. And if they believe in the Second Amendment, they believe in the First Amendment too. And so the majority here is, and I don't necessarily believe the outcome of those elections, but that's why we're here.
So do you mean an actual Secretary of State now?